It was Gucci, guys. So today we'll be doing something extremely painful. Tier list. The topic is going to be the most ambitious Enneagram types. The way we define ambition here is simply someone who has a strong desire to succeed or has very big aspiration, has aspiration and goes to achieve. Let's start with the S tier. And here, first one, I mean, how can you have ambition without ambition in it? So social 2 is the most ambitious. We have many examples of that. Alexander the Great. We have Julius Caesar, Napoleon, whatever the you want to call them. Many times want to kind of do well for themselves in the moment or even in the future. The social 2 often seeks to have legacy even after they are long gone. Then I would put social 3. Social 3 is incredibly ambitious, a social climate oriented towards achievements, prestige, status. Naturally, they will be more driven than pretty much anyone else. After that, I would probably put a social 7. Ambition isn't restricted to just wanting to have a successful career, right? It can be idealistic in nature. And with the social 7, it really is. And lastly, I would probably put social 8. And with, here with the social 8, I would say you can even put them A or S. The S tier list consists of social subtypes. And this kind of makes sense, right? Because they want to have impact on people. They want to either reform society or do things in a way that have never been done before, redefine things, right? Create a revolution of some sort. Many of them have this desire for impact, which naturally can make them more ambitious. Again, might not be in the most traditional sense, oh, I want to have a career. No, but they still have those huge aspirations. In A tier, we would probably have the social 1 and the sexual 1. Obviously, I think one course, when you have someone who is so oriented towards reforming society or wanting to perfect himself and everyone else in it, you have someone who has incredible standards, right, that he wants to achieve. That will come with those aspirations, with those ambitions. And then I would say probably SP3. And you could even swap SP3 with social 1 and sexual 1. It really doesn't matter, in my opinion. It's up to you. I think the self-preservation 3 is still incredibly ambitious. It's a 3 core at the end of the day. Sexual 3, right? Obviously, the 3 cores are kind of dominating the list. Then maybe I would put self-preservation 8 and sexual 8. And this can go both ways. This can go as them being very driven and having high ambitions. But then you can have SP8s who just want to chill and not give a shit, right? Not going far in life. Sexual 8's the same. People incredibly ambitious, but on the other hand, also people who just don't give a shit. After that, I probably would put the SP7 here. Surprise, surprise, maybe even social 5. The subjectivity of this list causes me pain. And I'm starting to think I'm an SP4 because why would I want to endure such a thing, right? Masochism. Maybe I am masochistic and I enjoy pain. I'm not sure. Then we have the C tier, and I would say probably sexual 2, right? Then maybe self-preservation 1. Then self-preservation 2. And this is where it gets kind of shaky. Like you have a bunch of 4 cores, maybe self-preservation 4. Although I feel like I would put sexual 4 before the SP4 because the sexual 4 is very competitive. And you can even argue it might be more ambitious than the SP2. It's hard to say. Then I would say social 6 and sexual 6. Not sure what to do with those two. Here I would put probably sexual 7. Again, sexual 7 is really... It can be both ways, right? It can be someone who... they have those eccentric, delusional, grandiose ideas, but on the other hand, might not even give a shit. So it just really depends here. Social 4, probably, again, a toss-up. Then maybe social 9 and sexual 5, I'm thinking. Then with the E tier, SP6, self-preservation 9, self-preservation 8, and sexual 9. Again, guys, this is my opinion, and I want you to share what your tier list would look like, okay? So then we can kind of compare the tier lists. I'm out, I'm Chaos, and I'm bouncing.